Give it to me.
Somebody need to tell them that they can't do it like I can.
Got the baseline kicking like we Bruce Lee. Plus a new thing chatting about she wanna do me, but I had to swerve that cause I just wanna do me. I got a level up, always moving and I never stop. See me kiss the trophy, pick the medal up. Always getting better luck, I don't need no better luck. Cause I'm gone now, back to direction that I'll never look.
Never thought that I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures out my phone, but I really want you closer. Till I have to put you off like I don't know ya, cause it's over. Never thought that I still love you on my mind, so you got me thinking about you all the time. Yeah, I really want you closer. Till I have to put you off like I don't know ya, cause it's over.
Right, everybody, I thought I'd come on a bit earlier because I thought you guys are waiting for ages in the chat. I thought I might as well, you know, get on with it a bit earlier so you've got something to watch. We're still waiting at the minute, everybody, in the lobby, but it will not be long before we go racing for, of course, the qualifying session. First, Jensen joins us in the Jack Crossley Comms chat, which is nice to see. It's been a long while since I've seen him in the chat. We've got that pro gamer joining us like he always does in the Jack Crossley Comms as well. And then over to the PGS, we have Chevy saying straight from the beach to the race without a setup for this track. He says he's going to need a lot of luck, so hopefully he can do well today. But we will see. That pro gamer apparently wants to jump up. I want to jump off a bridge. Why, mate? What's cracking off? What's wrong? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, starting a bit early today, but we do have 15 drivers in the chat, in the lobby at the minute, which is absolutely brilliant. And round 4 for Monza, where I've not commentated for absolutely ages, but one that is absolutely brilliant. So I can't wait to get into it for this afternoon. But we'll see how we can get on with it. Of course, it is the PGS F1 Esports Realistic. If you're here in the Jack Crossley Comms chat and you've never watched this before, it is the realistic racing that we do here, of course. Because I'm 10 times... What have we got? Become 10 times worse than 0 hour when I'm racing on my wheel after it's been 7 months since last time. Jeez. I mean, 7 months is a long time. It's a long time. But I guess it's just practice, isn't it, mate? Just keep the practice. 0-0 wings tonight, possibly. I haven't spoken to any of the drivers, to be fair, but could be. Massive long straight here in Monza, massive overtaking opportunity, and that is going to be great. It really is. I've not commentated Monza for so long, but we will see. The Mercedes cap. Thank you, mate. Thank you. We've got in the background. I don't know where I'm looking because I've got on the left Jack Crossley Comms, on the right I've got PGS chat. Yes, behind we've got the McLaren top And oh, ladies and gentlemen, the OMP black racing suit is coming out of retirement. We are going go-karting on Tuesday, so finally it's going to get used after ages. The team sport one can stay here because that it's not great, but we'll take the OMP one. We're coming out of retirement, everybody, go-karting. It's going to be great. Here we go then, the lobby about to kickstart. Thank God we can get on with it. Stream boy in the chat, it's good to see you back again, mate. A few days in a row now you've been with us. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Speedy. Oh, Wolf is still about then. What is that in the? Oh, Wolfie. You talk about Wolfie plays in the game, possibly. If you're talking about him, yes, he's still knocking about. Jack, can you check my league and go in legendary quotes to see the new quote? I will while we load in, mate. Give me a moment. Where is it? Hang on a minute. Brawlers Racing League. What have we got? Wow, absolute legend. Jack Rosty is the goat of motorsport commentating. Thanks, mate. Got to be the #1 fan here at Jack Rosty Comms. Always joining us for every stream. It is very rare that he actually misses one. So good to see him back here. We've got Jevy in the PGS and I believe Arctic Ryan as well. But the qualifying session about to get going, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get on with it, shall we? 50% race after this as well for the PGS ESPORTS Realistic. I'm here next week as well for the Realistic, and then the week after, rain, sorry about that, and then the week after I am in France, so I won't be here unfortunately for Hungary on the 14th of August, but we've still got this week and the week after of commentary from me, and then it won't be me for that week, but just informing you to let you know. We have rain, ladies and gentlemen, here in Monza, and funnily enough, yesterday, when I was commentating on Extinguished Motorsports, I haven't had rain for absolutely ages in league racing, and we finally got it, and today we have it again in qualifying, which is brilliant. Absolutely love a bit of wet weather. Let me catch up with the chat. Always amazing to get the notification that Jack Rosty is live. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We've got 7 people in here at the minute, which is always good. So you love to see it, and here supporting for the PGS. Happy Gamer, thank you so much. I'm the luckiest man alive to be #1 fan. No worries. Speed, looking forward to having you back soon. Absolutely. Mate, honestly, once I've wrapped up on my Sunday league, I can't wait. I can't wait to get back with our league. It's been so long. And mate, honestly, if I wasn't commentating on Sunday already, you know I'd already be back. I would straight away be back. But yeah, once this season is over, save the seat for me. I will be there. I will be there, and we'll make a good return for the R League, which is what we all want to see. But Outback Quali says Jensen, yes, I don't mind it. I mean, for the drivers, they probably don't prefer it, but you know, I mean, I've raced a few times and I don't really ever prepare for wet weather. Not gonna lie, so. But I suppose there's a lot of leagues nowadays, to be fair, that actually just run dry weather and never run the wet weather, so I guess that's why we don't really see too much of it anymore, and a lot of drivers lack the pace and the skill in the wet weather because it just doesn't really get exposed to them. But here at PGS F1 Esports, they do not do such thing. We do have the wet weather. It isn't just the wet weather, it is torrential rain. We've got drivers out here on the full wet tyres, which you don't actually see that much anymore. It is normally just the intermediates, but we've got everyone here, majority here actually, I believe, on the wets. Yes, absolutely. Majority dominated by the wets. We've got a few on intermediates. Jack, yesterday I watched back Volta round 2 Canada, the iconic moment that we had together there. I ended up almost losing my breath because I was laughing so hard on it. You'll never forget that moment, will you? You'll never forget it. I appreciate everyone being here at the minute. We've got 8 people in the JC Comms chat. We've also got a few in the PGS, which is what we like to see. And I appreciate you all being here. 8 people at the minute. It always seems like we get the biggest retention when the face cam's on. What's going on? When the face cam's on, people stick about. But I guess I'm going to have to bring it out more often. 8 people at the minute. We do appreciate that here. But 15 minutes to go then, ladies and gentlemen. Hawkeye, currently the man on an outlap. You know what? Let's go through everybody, shall we? Hawkeye, Tiger B, Sub-Zero for race, Dunica, Mbulk, Arctic Ryan, White Blockade, Wolfie Plays, Sneaky Eel, Papa Rim, Jay Pinto, Flavor, Jevi, The Judge, and Luke Bailey, all joining us tonight. 15 drivers is a brilliant, brilliant lineup for tonight. It really is. I'm really happy with it. And I'm very much looking forward to getting into it, ladies and gentlemen. But we've got some new teams this season, and some teams on the rise. Of course, it was Lightning F1, but they changed their name. I think it's Arctic Lightning F1 now. Let me just quickly double check on that. I'm pretty sure. I just don't want to be saying it wrong. But I believe it is Arctic Ryan F1 because Arctic Lightning F1 because Arctic Ryan, of course, does race for them now. And speaking of the devil, provisional pole so far, 1:34.5 to kickstart the afternoon off, ladies and gentlemen. As let me just quickly check driver lineup. There we go. Arctic Lightning F1. Yes, I was right. There we go. So that is good to see. But that programmer, that is absolutely true. I don't think you will ever forget him. I'm wrong. No, I don't think anybody will, mate. Good funny moment. And we need enough of them here. Dave joins us in the chat. Here he is. It is good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Welcome in. It's Papa Rim, fastest time in the afternoon, 1:32.549. Here in qualifying to kickstart. The time's off. 9 people here today in the chat, which is what we like to see. Dave just joins us. We've had Jensen, we've had Stream Boy, That Pro Gamer, and a few others. Snowy join us along in the chat, and hopefully we can keep it up. It is an iconic moment between me and you, mate. Also, in my opinion, it's the best moment in your history. Sub-Zero for race then, with the fastest lap. He goes over the line on the intermediate tyre with a 1:32.293. Then Sneaky Eel over the line. He goes even faster in the wet compounder tyres. I was just about to say, maybe that shows that the Inters are the fastest tyre around here, but Sneaky Eel over the line, he improves. He goes faster by 9/10 of a second to Sub-Zero. So maybe that isn't the case, what I was just about to say. But That Pro Gamer predicts Papa for pole, who's in 3rd place at the minute. It is early stages still. We've got a long time left in qualifying. So that is all good, and that prediction could very well come true, ladies and gentlemen. But early stage of qualifying, 11 people. What is going on? Jack Rusty Comms chat doing really nicely tonight. We've got a lot of people in here. I appreciate you all sticking around. I think Jevi's in the Jack Rusty Comms in there as well, which is nice to see. But thanks for everyone being here. The screen is frozen. I only hear you commentating while watching a frozen screen. My screen is working fine, mate, so I think that's you. Because I'm watching the stream as well on my PC on the other screen. I can see it fine. So that might just be you, mate. There you go, yeah. Right then, Papa Rim out there on, yes, I think he's on the lap then. In the wet weather tyres. Here he goes in the Williams for tonight. Papa Rim, what team does he drive for? Have I wrote it down here? I think I might have. Yes, Audi Sports. This man drives for along with Mbulk. And he up in P3, Mbulk, I don't think, yeah, it is here, sorry, P7 at this minute in time. But what can Papa Rim do today? P3 in itself is brilliant in the early stages. Still got about 10 minutes to go of this qualifying session. Then after this, we've got the 50% race as well. The big question that hovers is it going to be wet for the race as well? That is what we want to know. And I don't think anybody is going to be able to pinpoint it unless they're in the game and they can actually see. But Jack, I got a suggestion for improvements to your stream. Go on then, mate. What's the suggestion? Papa Rim on a lap still, ladies and gentlemen, pushing this car to the limits for Audi Sports, and into the Parabolica we go. What has he got in store for us today as he rounds off the final corner, arguably one of the most famous corners in Formula 1, and he flies towards the line. Here he goes then, here in Monza. It is provisional pole, 1:31.3. Absolutely brilliant for Papa Rim, and provisional pole in the early stages for him. That is what we like to see. Good to see with 10 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. And Papa Rim on provisional pole for Audi Sports here at PGS Realistic. Good time, very good time. As never mind, Sub-Zero 130.5, then White Blockade to second place. Look at that, it is marginally behind by 0.04 of a second, ladies and gentlemen. Sub-Zero on provisional pole in the early stages for Racing Mooses, and it is White Blockade in second place for Lionheart Racing. But good to see. Let me have a look at what they're saying. Always predict someone for pole and someone for race win. Also to move your face cam to the left down to the corner so you can see the map and have chat open so we can see your face. I'll move it over right now, but the only reason I don't normally do that, mate, is hang on, is it going to move? Hang on. Yeah, the only reason I don't normally do that is only because obviously we've only got 16 here today, but when you have a full grid, the face cam doesn't actually fit. So that is always an issue. I'm just trying to move it over now. For some reason it doesn't want to have any of it. I don't know what I'm doing here. It might have to stay there for now, mate. It might have to stay there for now, but I'll move it next race. We'll get that sorted for you. But I appreciate the suggestion. I normally ask for suggestions. We don't really get any. But I appreciate you coming in and saying that. If you're in the chat then, everybody, and you haven't messaged yet, make sure you say hello. Get yourself heard along in the chats. I'm looking forward to this. There's Dunica with the fastest lap of the afternoon, 1:29.967, and on provisional pole in the early stages in qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, 1:29.967, just in front of Sub-Zero for race. 6/10. Oh yeah, but can't you make it smaller? I possibly could, yeah. We've got 17 here now, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more drivers join later on, and Rassam joins us. I don't know who else joined us. Possibly Dunica. I don't think I saw Dunica earlier. Possibly that is it. But a very nice showing. 17 drivers this afternoon. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm just gonna share the stream link quickly before we reach the second half of qualifying. I'll try and move it for you, mate. Hang on a minute. Don't know what is going on here. This is confusing. Very confusing. Drag that all. Bear with us, guys. Bear with us. We're doing some technical stuff here, right? Yeah, I've got no idea why it's not moving. I'm going to have to do that. By the way, are you thinking about upgrading your F1 setup? What, in terms of getting a wheel? Or what? If you're in the chat, then everybody let us know. 8 drivers in here, 8 people in here at the minute. Majority drivers, probably. But it is good to see you all. I appreciate you all joining. 8 people in the Jack Crossley comms, now 9. And a big showing for us. Sneaky Eel, 1:28.147. And up at the top of the leaderboard at the minute. That is what we like to see for him. He was up there earlier on and he regains that title massively quicker than Dunica. The track is ramping up here in qualifying. Jack being bullied by Twitch and OBS. Well, yes, I am. Yeah, if you're talking about a wheel, mate, possibly in the future, but I'm just trying to save a bit of money at the minute, so I'm not... Yeah, I mean, I would love the wheel that you've got, but too much money for me at the minute, I'm not going to lie. Far too much money. But definitely a good wheel and one that I'd love in the future. Yellow flags as this man of Sneaky Eel has invalidated. Yellow flag there for Dunica, who's also invalidated his lap around. Ladies and gentlemen, but we are 5 minutes before the end, just under 5 minutes before the end of qualifying. Sneaky Eel managed to get it on provisional pole. Then we've got Dunica now putting it with a 129 flat for him, which is pretty impressive. You don't really see perfectly flat times like that for Dunica, who's gone and done it. My whole setup only cost €100. Well, how have you done that then, mate? Because that wheel is that wheel's pretty expensive. You get it all second hand or something? Four minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, of the qualifying session here today in Imola, Italy, the Italian Grand Prix, and this is it, the closing stages now. You're going to see many drivers starting to come out of the pit lane to get their final few times on the boards with only a few minutes to go. Not a lot of time now to get it done, and a very small margin for error here in Monza. And one of the most famous tracks on the Formula 1 calendar, Papa Rim, losing his rears very nearly there, goes right onto the gravel on the exit, but keeps the car on the track. Doesn't seem to be on the lap at the minute, but could be next lap around. I think, yeah, he's harvesting ERS, so he'll be saving all of that for when he heads on to his next lap in a moment's time. Sub-Zero in P3. David Scrub up to third place. That is what we like to see for Dave. Here he is for Arctic Lightning F1 P3, the reigning world champion here in PGS F1 Esports Realistic. He cuts the corner, trying to get to the line as fast as he can. It wasn't on Saturday, I just found a slight road like €70. That's mental. Mental. Dave the Scrub not wasting no time, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Monza, pushing this car now to the limits, all the way across the corners to get to the line before the end of qualifying finishes. He's absolutely flying, and if he didn't invalidate, which of course he has to, but if he didn't invalidate, this man will be up massively. But here he goes then into the chicane, and possibly for a flying lap, or maybe he's trying to reach the pit lane actually to come out. I think that's what he's trying to do. Or is he going for a lap now? Could be going for a lap now actually. This could be it for Dave the Scrub in the Williams for Arctic Lightning F1 as he rounds off the parabolica, flying towards the line, loses his rears a little bit there. Is he going to go in the pit lane? Yes, he does. This is it. Oh, never mind. He carries on. Jack, can I ask you a personal question? Depends what it is, mate. The cars dueling side by side, heading into the left-hander. Luke Bailey retires from the session, ladies and gentlemen, as Rassam crosses the line to begin a lap here in Monza for the PGS Esports Realistic, where could Rassam put a good time on the board? We've seen him do good times. We've seen him put on absolutely flying lap times, ladies and gentlemen. And Rassam in the Alpine. We'll see what he can do into the first sector. Will he be flying or will he be down? He's up to 28.2. He is fastest first sector apparently for Rassam in the Alpine today. But will it be a good lap? He goes onto the grass, and that is the end, ladies and gentlemen, probably of his lap now with 40 seconds to go of qualifying this afternoon. That is not good at all. Somebody just gone up, I think maybe Hawkeye, yes it was, 4-second improvement. He goes to fourth position. Dave the Scrub across the line, 3 seconds faster than his original time, into P5 apparently for him. 1:28.4. Sneaky Eel still currently fastest man. Now, speak of the devil, the judge over the line. It's a 1:27.975. Fastest man out of the lot. Provisional pole in the latter stages now. Who will take pole, ladies and gentlemen? Sneaky Eel is finding time. He was on pole for a brief moment to go, but now into the second sector. This is his only chance. With 7/10 found, it will be pole for him if he doesn't make a mistake here. He's absolutely flying in the wet weather in Monza, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, all the way down into the Parabolica. Sneaky Eel on for pole position here for the PGS ESPORTS Realistic for the 4th round of this afternoon. What will it be? Sneaky Eel flies towards the line in Monza. Papa Rim 126.942, but it's not enough for him because Sneaky Eel, it's a 126.8, and he sticks it on provisional pole. Papa Rim puts it just behind in second place. White Blockade finds third. J Pinto finds fourth. The judge is down massively. That'll be it for him. Sub-Zero in the pit lane too. Hawkeye coming round now. He could possibly... No, this won't be a good lap for him. Dave the Scrub is definitely down as well. Chevy P15 is up on time, I believe, just a little bit, heading round and into the Parabolica, and also Flavour. Yeah, this won't be a good lap for Flavour, I don't think. On the lap right now, Chevy around the Parabolica. Will this be the lap for him? Here we go, then all the way towards the line. The Williams on the inside. Chevy flying here in Monza, but will it be a good time for him? He finds P9. Fair play, not bad at all. Sneaky Eel though, everybody, as Flavour will head towards the line. This won't be a decent lap, I don't think. No, it's not, absolutely not. Sneaky Eel then, everybody. It's Flavour to P14. Sneaky Eel on pole position for the Italian Grand Prix. Here for round 4 of the Realistic tier in PGS. Sneaky Eel takes pole from Papa Rim on the front row of the grid. What is your date of birth, like what year? I won't confirm anything, but I do look much older than I am. But I am just about to actually start college, which makes me pretty younger than you probably expect. So you can probably work it out from that. But here is the qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen, results. And it is Sneaky Eel on pole position, joined by Papa Rim in second place, separated by 700ths of a second. White Blockade in third, joined by J Pinto, 4, the judge, 5, Sub-Zero, 6, 7 is Hawkeye Gaming, 8, Dave the Scrub, 9, Chevy, and 10 is PGS Embl to round off the top 10. Moving down the grid, 11 is Dunica, 12 is Luke Bailey, 13 Arctic Ryan, 14 Flavour, 15 will be Tiger B, 16 Rassam, 17 Wolfie Plays at the back of the grid. You think I'm 10 years old? What? Did I read that right? It's a joke. My bad. Oh. We should be going soon, everybody. The 5 people in the Jack Frosty columns. We've got a few in the PGS as well. Just lurking around. Good to see. But it won't be long till we get racing here for the Italian Grand Prix in Monza. We are 30 minutes into this stream. 0% IQ. Yep. Right, we're going to get racing in a minute, everybody. I'm going to put you on the Grand Prix starting soon screen so I can go and grab myself a drink. But probably won't put the face cam on much more. So see you later, guys. See you later. And the Grand Prix starting in a moment.
right. Hop in the music and rock your body right.
Come on, come on, rock that body.
Rock your body.
Rock your body. Come on, come on, rock that body. Rock that body. Come on, come on, rock that body.
Rock your body.
Rock your body. Come on, come on, rock that body.
Let me see your body rock, shaking it from the bottom to top. Freak to what the DJ drop. We be the ones to make it hot. To make it hot. Electric shock, energy like a billion watts. Space be booming, the speakers pop. Galactic, call me Mr. Spot. We bumping in your parking lot.
When you coming up in the spot, don't bring nothing we call pink dot, cause we burning around the clock. Hit the lights and then turn them off. If you green, that don't make you stop. Like the jungle, we run the block. No one rolling the way we rock, way we rock.
I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now.
I wanna dance in the lights. I wanna rock your body. I wanna go for a ride. Hop in the music and rock your body right.
Come on, come on, rock that body.
Rock that body.
Rock that body. Come on, come on, rock that body. Rock that body. Come on, come on, rock that body.
Rock your body.
Rock that body. Come on, come on, rock that body.
Super fly ladies, all of my super fly ladies, all of my super fly ladies, all of my super fly ladies.
Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the grid in the formation lap for Monza begins. Wolfie joins us in the chat. It is good to see him. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. If you retire, make sure you stick around. But we wish you the best of luck in the race. 20, says that pro gamer. Nope, still younger. It will shock you, my age. It will shock you. Because everybody's gone through thinking that I'm much older than I am. And it's been quite, wow, can't even speak, quite fun tricking people. Nope, younger. There's 7 people in the Twitter chat, everybody. There you go, that pro gamer. You found the age. I'm very nearly 17. Oh, right then, everybody. Here for the PGS ESPORTS Realistic. See, it'll be what month will? Well, I'm not really now. I'm turning 17 very start of next year, so actually no, I'm not really near turning 17. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, the secret is unleashed finally. But anyway, here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, what? I didn't hear you because of the cars. What? I don't know what. I don't. Oh no, I'm turning 17 start of next year, mate. I didn't realise. Well, we're only what nearly 7 months into the year. Yeah, so my bad. But the secret is unleashed. There you go. You know. Yeah, it's quite funny. It's quite funny. A lot of people here are probably actually older than me, but you know. It is what it is. Sorry to spoil everyone's party. Right, everybody, guess my age. I'll guess it right after this. But I'm guessing. I don't know. To be fair, maybe it's either just younger than me or just older than me. I'm not too sure though. I'd say younger. Lining up on the grid then, ladies and gentlemen, for the Monza race for the Italian Grand Prix. We're just waiting for the drivers now. Wolfie plays the man at the back of the... Well, he's not actually at the back of the grid right now, but of course lining up at the back of the grid for the race, where Sneaky Eel will lead us away. And here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, on the grid, ahead of the drivers, here for the PGS Realistic. It is the 4th round of the season, and we're here for the Italian Grand Prix with 5 lights ahead of the drivers. It is lights out and away we go. Sneaky Eel off the line absolutely brilliantly then. The long run down into turn 1 will prove challenging for a lot of the drivers, but not for Sneaky Eel. Then he's holding all of them up behind him. Papa Rim then tries to follow through into 2nd place. He stays in 2nd place, nearly loses rears though. There is White Blockade tries to stick it up the inside line. What is going on here? He does stay in 3rd place. J Pinto 4, Hawkeye 5. They're the Scrub 6, Sub-Zero 7, Jevy 8, Dunica up to 9 as Embul drops down to 10. And they're all scrapping away. Dunica now up to 8th position. And Jevy down to 9, ladies and gentlemen. Arctic Ryan as well, all the way down to 13. But trying to make the moves back up past Rassam, side by side. Look at this, giving an absolute good scrap here on the first lap of 27. With yellow flags in the 2nd sector, ladies and gentlemen. But a very nice start to the Grand Prix. Yes, that programme, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Lap 1 of 27, Sneaky Eel leads across the line. Papa Rim 2nd place. We move down the grid with Rassam and Flavour and Luke Bailey giving it a big go then all the way down into turn 1. Massive run, ladies and gentlemen. Up in towards turn 1 here in Monza. And Flavour is going to hit the nail on the head up the inside line to try and make the move on Rassam. Has to drop back. The move isn't on at the minute. Giving it a good go though. Couldn't do it right now. Sub-Zero in 7, Dunica in 8. Ooh, giving it a good go here, side by side. Can Dunica get round the outside line, up the inside then? Here in Monza, Dunica gives it a go on the Mercedes, pushes him off wide. He's there, just like he's just a pest. He's a pest on the backside of Sub-Zero that you just can't get rid of. Dunica not getting gone at this moment in time. Lap 2 of 27, Sneaky Eel leads. With 6 people in the Twitch chat, we love to see it. Jack, guess my age. I'll say older or younger. 13. Arctic Ryan in the judge in P15 and 16. Everybody, P15 is occupied by the judge now as Wolfie Plays goes into 16 and flies through in the McLaren. We really hope this man can do well today. Wolfie Plays. We hope he can finish the race in a good position. 15. Sub-Zero through to 7, ladies and gentlemen. He's through past Dunica, J Pinto and White Blockade in P3 and P4. J Pinto up to 3rd place. White Blockade moves down into 4. Sub-Zero is losing positions all the way down to P11 then as the drivers fly through. Jevy, Embul and Rassam all benefit from that one here in Monza. As who's that struggling from behind? It's Arctic Ryan, who's had an absolutely awful start, unless he's made a pit stop. But no one's made a pit stop at the minute. Older, 17. Crazy stuff, that pro gamer being older than me. Crazy stuff. A moment that I don't think he ever believed, but there you go. 2018, and it's fair enough, mate, fair enough. Jack is actually pretty smart to be 16. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I guess that's why everyone thought I was older, because I don't really act like 16. I don't know if I do or not, to be fair, but here comes the McLaren going through past the judge, side by side, and he's into P13, the judge, down to 14. Ladies and gentlemen, gets through past him. Ryan retires from the session in the early stages. David Scrub makes an early pit stop in P16. And at the back of the grid, we expect more from the world champion. Hopefully he can get himself back up the order later. But lap 4 of 27, Sneaky Eel still leads. They wonder why he always laughs at my jokes. What, you think I'm childish? Had the wrong Italian setup on, so slow. No point fighting, says Ryan. That is such a shame. It really is. We've seen you do well in the past. It is a shame, but hopefully you bounce back next week, mate. For the 5th round, I believe we're going to. This season's passed by really fast, don't they? They really do. For Extinguished Motorsports on the Wednesday, we're already nearly done with the season, which is mental. I think teams laugh at many jokes to stand for a game. Well, you know, do my best to try and please you. The judge and Flavour side by side. The judge goes ahead. Flavour tries to fight back, then massive long run down into turn 1. Here he goes with a bit of slipstream, bit of DRS side by side. It's looking like Flavour's going to come out ahead. Who's going to outbrake who? Into the first corner. It is Flavour goes through. Lots of positions losing here. What is going on? Luke, someone's just gone right through the barriers there. It's Envil. 13th position, moving down the order, unfortunately. Hitting the barriers pretty hard there. As I will put the face cam on in a minute, if you like. So one retiree from the session, everybody, is Arctic Ryan out of the Grand Prix. Lap 5 of 27 in the very early stages of the Italian Grand Prix, and Sneaky Eel leads. Dunico with the first penalty of the afternoon. He gets a 3-second this afternoon. That programmer said, "You are not childish, thank you." I guess it's because I do my best to be professional. I do get paid for this, so I guess I've got to add a bit of professionalism. This is a battle going on here. Sub-Zero and Jevy giving it a good go. All the way up towards the main straight, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Jevy with the massive run down into turn 1. And he's gaining and gaining on Sub-Zero to go up the inside line. Will he be able to go through? Not just yet. Not just yet. Giving it a good go side by side. Rassam is going to give it a good go as well. He gets into 8th position. Jevy drops down to 10. He gets double overtaken here. Luke Bailey finds a passage through as well into P9. Is Dave the Scrub finds the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. As we move up the grid, Hawkeye and White Blockade, 5/10 of a second between them. Between White Blockade and Jay Pinto, 1.4 seconds. This is going to be a battle in the making, and something we might possibly see down the main straights. I think we might just do yellow flags in the middle sector. We head through the chicane and down towards the Parabolica. Hawkeye gaining on White Blockade. Wolfie with a 10-second time penalty. Here comes Hawkeye, will he make the move up the inside line into the Parabolica? Yes, he does, side by side. Will he be able to get through though? Both drivers on the medium compound tyres. Will Hawkeye get through down the main straight? Yes, he does. He is ahead then into 4th position. Who will get the DRS? It is White Blockade then with the DRS now gaining back on him side by side. Look at this battle going side by side. It is White Blockade ahead. Hawkeye has to concede. A brilliant fight down the main straight here in Monza on lap 7 of 27 with 20 laps to go. Lovely stuff. This is continuing on. We're going to carry on watching this. As really good stuff. In the PGS chat, Hawkeye done within 0.2 for an entire lap. I do apologise. I am watching this now. Wolfie plays, retires from the session. Have you seen the Cobra Kai series? Yes, I have, mate. Quite enjoyed it. It was good. I'm a massive fan of Karate Kid, so that was quite enjoyable. We're going to go back to Hawkeye though, into the chicane again. Second time we've seen this now. Will he learn from his mistakes? He should really probably stay behind and then make the move after. But we will see what he can do. He can't even make the move right now, so he stays behind, has to wait. Wolfie in the chat, not very happy, but joins us now. Retiring from the session, of course, so does Arctic Ryan. Both drivers out of the Grand Prix. We head down the straight then, ladies and gentlemen. There's been few moves as Jay Pinto heads into the pit lane and provides us with some pit lane action. He's going to go get on the brand new hards. It'll be Sub-Zero in the pit lane too. Many drivers staying out. They're going to gain the track position from the drivers that are actually entering the pit lane. Many moves down the straight now, side by side between these two. Chevy just ahead of Flavor into turn one. No, has to avoid contact there. Flavor nearly goes into the backside of him, loses massive time. Now the judge is going to catch up on the backside of him on lap 8 of 27. There's a bad call there from Flavor, braking incredibly late. But Wolfie unfortunately retired, and Flavor trying to gain on Chevy at this moment in time. Lap 8 of 27 here for the Italian Grand Prix. And Sneaky Eel, let's go to the front, still leads this race from Papa Rim in second place. There's 3.3 seconds between them. Then from White Blockade, who has give it an absolutely brilliant go, but unfortunately can't gain at this moment in time. Hawkeye though is probably the man that is annoying him the most. White Blockade nearly losing his rears there through the Parabolica. Hawkeye gaining and gaining. Once again, we've seen it once before, we're going to see it again down the main straight here in Monza around the outside line. Here comes Hawkeye Gaming to take third place, get himself on the podium positions in the early stages, and he's through past White Blockade once again. Both drivers on the mediums, one's on the Haas, one's in the RB, so that could be a bit of a performance difference, but Hawkeye Gaming into third place. Well, lap 9 of 27, still 2 drivers retired, still got 15 drivers here. Chevy exits in the pit lane now. With 5 people in the Jack Crossley comms chat, we've got a few in the PGS as well, I believe. It's good to see you all. Jack, can you read for the Cobra car stuff, please? What does that mean, mate? Got a broken wing and I couldn't control my car at all, says Wolfie. Jack, please. Jack, scroll in chat to see my last message, please. Thank you. Sunday I was second the whole race. Second the whole race, took the last lap when I got overtook and finished 4th. That is such a shame. We all wait for the one day where Wolfie plays, either gets on the podium or gets a race win. I think the race win would mean a hell of a lot, wouldn't it? So maybe one day we will get there. As through goes White Blockade again. Yeah, of course, that per gamer as well would be good. Sorry about that. It's just you haven't raced for ages, have you? So I totally forgot. We'll see. That per gamer and Wolfie. The day either of them gets a race win will be great. Jay Pinto and Tiger B swap positions into turn 1. Jay Pinto ahead into 11. Sneaky EL at the moment, he was proving unbeatable in qualifying. And in the main race today, he is absolutely flying. 3.2 seconds is the gap. He's flying ahead, ladies and gentlemen. And just driving the wheels off of that kick Sauber today with the hard compound tyres on, and he's making good use of them. Embel with a 3-second time penalty. Just adding to the tally for the drivers. That is 2 drivers now with time penalties here this afternoon. But I'd say that is very good for a league race of this skill. Normally, you know, you get a lot more. So 2 penalties so far is incredible stuff. Flavor now with another penalty. Commentator's curse, of course, always happens. Wolfie, me and you 1-2. You can have the win. I'll take P2. Would be good to see, wouldn't it? Dunico with a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, just behind Hawkeye Gaming. Denbrook with a 10-second penalty too. Pit stops coming in now. Everybody, the pit window is now, I believe, and drivers starting to make their stops. This is it for them then. What are we going to get? It's going to be the hards for a lot of them. Have a look now. Hard tyres, yes, completely dominating really. A few mediums still, but of course that is a lot of the drivers that have stayed out. Nobody is pitted, of course, onto on the mediums at the minute. We're still in the early stages on lap 11 of 27. 16 laps to go. The Italian Grand Prix, where Sneaky Eel leads. The gap is still pretty much the same. It's been the same for a long time now. And not many moves at the minute, but of course everyone's just come out of the pit lane. They're all recalibrating. This is probably the closest we've got so far. Luke Bailey and Rassam at the minute. Luke Bailey to gain on Rassam, possibly into the Parabolica. The gap, half a second at this moment in time. Who's your favourite character from Cobra Kai? I haven't think. I can't really think. Maybe John, I think. Luke Bailey across the line to gain on Rassam in the pit lane for Papa Rim and white blockade then, ladies and gentlemen. As Luke Bailey to gain on Rassam, will he make a move is the question. He's right behind him, half a second gap. Luke Bailey, he does have his moments. He does have his moments. You know, sometimes we see him just do incredibly well. 100 bits sent by Wolfie Plays in the Jack Crossley comms chat. Absolutely never misses. Here he is again, sending us those bits. Appreciate it, mate, I really do. For some reason, the pop-up didn't work. I'm not sure why. I'm going to quickly have a look. Where's my screen? I'm so sorry, mate. You just spent... You just sent the money. It hasn't come up. Hang on. Not very good, is it? Luke Bailey gains. We're gonna keep watching this. I'm just gonna try and quickly get this up. Hang on, literally cannot find it. Browser, there we go. I don't know why it hasn't come up. If someone wants to try and follow and then follow back, unfollow and then follow again, maybe you'll be able to see if it's going to work then or not. But it should be working now, everybody. Lap 13 of 27. The battle doesn't happen here as we head into the first corner. Has it worked, everybody? I'm not entirely sure. Hawkeye with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Not worked. Oh my god, what the hell? Bit of a weird one, isn't it? Hang on. Maybe try one more time. Try one more time. Lap 13 of 27. Sneaky Eel leads, everybody. From Rassam, Luke Bailey, Jay Pinto, Kappa Rim, Wolf in the chat, sending the new emojis. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that quickly fixed. Hang on. I should be able to get it done very quickly because I know exactly where the link is going to be for it now. Dunica and David Scrubs swapping positions. Dunica up into 8th position, ladies and gentlemen, getting through. Just bear with me. Alerts, there it is. Completely forgot where it was. Copied. Send. There you go. Right, you can try one more time, guys. Try one more time and see if we're going to get it or not. Hopefully it does work, but that should be fixed. We'll see though. Nope, don't think it's done anything. You probably normally done him on that. Bit of a weird one, that. Bit of a weird one, but that's really weird. Lap 14 of 27, everybody, and your race leader now Rassam as the pit lane for Sneaky Eel. He is in P5 down the brand new medium compound tyres. really bugging me that isn't working. I really don't know why. Very weird, very, very weird. Just scrolling chat to see my last comments. Ooh, look at this. Hang on a minute. Let me just quickly watch this, everybody. Flavor and Emble having a good scrap into the parabolic behind that as well. Side by side, Jevy and the Judge going all out there and up towards the line on lap 15 of 27. Here comes Jevy round the outside line for the double overtake into turn 1. It's an incredible move from Jevy. He gets through, ladies and gentlemen, into 10th place. Flavor down to 11, the Judge 12, Emble in 13. What a battle we are witnessing here, heading through the first corners here in Monza. It'll be Jevy who comes out ahead for Jevy and Bailey's performance. Just look at them, still going. It is brilliant stuff. Just send us again respect that your favourite is Johnny Minus Hall, but Hawk's a good character. As Flavor goes up the inside line to try and contest the battle there with Jevy, he gets through to 10th place. Jevy drops down to P11. Ladies and gentlemen, but a brilliant battle there, just over halfway into this race. Well, I want to say, everybody, thank you very much for Wolfie Plays for sending those bits. 100 bits again, 3,600 bits sent in total. The next goal now is 4,000, 4K. We'll get there. We'll get there. There's Papa Rim. And Sneaky Eel giving it a go. Sneaky into 3rd place. The man that was leading so well earlier on. He went into the pit lane. And now he is on the charge through the pack. He's got Luke Bailey and Rassam to power through. Both of them haven't been in the pit lane, so he is the race leader effectively right now. But you know, we've got to wait for that to happen. Yeah, thanks Wolfie, I appreciate it if you said in the chat, but a lovely battle we're witnessing with the drivers at the minute. On lap 16 of 27, where Luke Bailey and Rassam seem to be contesting each other here into the final corner and round towards the line here in Monza. We cross the line now with these two drivers who are still yet to go into the pit lane, but they're on the hards and they can really make good use of these. They can push them till the end. That is, well, not to the end, but you know, for longer than you'd imagine, and they are doing exactly that. Only 10 laps now before the end of this Italian Grand Prix, and they're still on these tyres, pushing them brilliantly. Hawkeye Gaming and White Blockade giving it a bit of a go into turn 1. No move comes out of that just yet. Here comes Emble on Jevy. Will it be a move into turn 1? Just about there. He's going to send it up the inside line. It's about who can brake later, and it was Jevy this time around, ladies and gentlemen, who outbrakes him. And that is it. He is ahead of Emble. My apologies, everybody. Didn't mean to do that. Lap 17 of 27. As pit stops now finally coming for Rassam and Luke Bailey. This is it. We finally get the pit stops between them. And Sneaky Eel goes for the race lead. Papa Rim holds 2nd place now. Hawkeye in 3rd. White Blockade 4. This is where we start to see, everybody, you know, the true positions of the drivers. Everybody starting to get in their actual places now. Sub-Zero in the pit lane, coming out now at the back of the grid. That pro gamer says, look in the damn chat, please. Also, I like Zara quite good and Quan is in my top 3. Gonna go sneaky for the win, please score in chat. You say sneaky for the win, as Dunic with a 3-second penalty. I'm probably gonna go sneaky for the win as well. He's been absolutely brilliant all race long, hasn't he? Not really a foot wrong. And that's the kind of racecraft that you need to win races here in Formula 1, and that is what Sneaky Eel has done today. He's drove really, really well. But he has got a 7/10 gap with Papa Rim, who is on a bit older tyres, on the hards as well, so less grip, but he's gaining. Did Papa Rim steal the day away from him on lap 19 of 27? It's possible. Look at this, the Williams of Papa Rim. He's not giving it up so easily, is he? He really, really wants this. And the back straight will be coming up. Lap 19 of 27. And Papa Rim will be on for the race lead if he keeps on at this rate now. He's 2 tenths behind Sneaky Eel. And he's through for the first time today for the race lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Sneaky Eel drops down to 2nd place. And the prediction might be out of the window. Papa Rim with some unexpected pace in the closing stages of the Italian Grand Prix. He's in the lead. The difference is, Sneaky Eel is now going to be very close to Papa Rim. And with the DRS help all the way down the straight now, he might even be able to get past just before we even start the straight. He's through back to the lead. Sneaky Eel, maybe that was pre-planned for him, to let Papa Rim through and then absolutely smash him down the straight, and that is what he's done today, ladies and gentlemen. On lap 20 now, 27, only 7 more before the end of the race. Papa Rim ahead, behind, sorry. Jack, oh my god, my throat. Jack, I have posted some Kobe Kai shorts on my YouTube channel. Would you like? Would love if you check them out. Yeah, I'll check them out when I can, mate. You'll have to send me a link. Here comes Papa Rim then, ladies and gentlemen, on Sneaky Eel. We've seen him go through before. If he goes through now, it probably isn't the right choice. But no, he stays behind. This is now Papa Rim's time. Maybe he's got it mastered of what he needs to do. Here he goes then in 2nd place with the help of the DRS. Now he's in reach. 4/10 gap. He's going to activate the DRS now, heading down the main straight, but he's still too far behind. Ladies and gentlemen, to the vids of the channel, says that programmer. To the channel, please, mate. Let's check down the grid, shall we? This is a move. Could be on the cars. Luke Bailey and Rassam. Heading all the way up into towards turn 1. No move there at the minute. Luke Bailey stays in 7th place. I think it was last race, so it might have been the race before. He had a really, really good moment, and he could have been on for the win, but I don't think it worked out, and it was a shame. But I'd love to see a Luke Bailey win at some point. I really would. Pit lane for Mbulk. Who's waiting to get the time penalty served. As he exits the pit lane now on the brand new medium compound tyres. Here he goes then, out onto the track on P15. And let's go all again, shall we? Let's do it once more. Papa Rim to gain on Sneaky Eel with the DRS. Last lap around, he couldn't make the move. This time, he's even further behind. But will he be able to make the move this time? I don't think he will. The gap just too big to make a move right now. And Papa's got to settle for 2nd place. You know, until he can find a way to make him move through. Here we go then, lap 22 of 27. This race really starting to round up now. Papa Rim to gain on Sneaky Eel. Maybe he has to make a move beforehand, but just really struggling right now. He's staying very well within reach, but just isn't enough. Just is not enough in a minute to take the race win, to make the move, and to be the man, you know, on top, victorious. But maybe this lap is the time to finally get the move done. Here comes Papa Rim, who will break later. The Williams has to stay behind, but progress is made this lap around. Following behind as well, White Blockade and Hawkeye Gaming giving it a go, side by side. Just ahead goes White Blockade, Hawkeye into 4, dropping back. I would put face cam on, mate, but I've turned it off now. But I'll have it for next race, don't worry. Bearing in mind, next race is CPG F1 tomorrow night for, you know, Wolfies League, which is going to be exciting. Also the league that BRL is doing a partnership with, don't forget that. Into turn 1 we go. Sneaky Eel, Papa Rim quite far away from each other this time around. There's White Blockhead and Hawkeye. Swap positions again. Hawkeye into 3rd, ladies and gentlemen, for the Italian Grand Prix. Can he gain back on Hawkeye? Can he gain to make the move past him once more? We can only hope. We can only hope. We can see. Is it possible? You know, BRL is right. It says that for a game. Yes, it is your racing league. And here we go, everybody. Finally, Papa Rim finds the move, and he's in the lead of the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. The Williams now has got to try and run away from it. This is it for him. Can he take the win in his grasp and take it to the end? That is the question for Papa Rim. It's going to be answered now. Sneaky Eel will be the man to answer it. Let's go. The DRS will get kicked up now, and we're going to head down the straight on lap 25 of 27. Sneaky Eel to gain on Papa Rim to do what Papa Rim couldn't do on the previous lap. Zeke tries to go down the inside line, can't make the move. And stays behind everybody. Oh my lord, somebody's gone round. White Blockade spins the car in P5 now, losing the positions. Will he get overtaken by Rassam? No, he's a bit too far behind, but White Blockade does lose out twice. Two positions lost in the closing stages, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 25 of 27, Papa Rim leads from Sneaky Eel. Then it's Hawkeye and Dunica, both with time penalties. That that, Pro Gamer? Throwing around a joke again in the chat. Good joke, good joke. Here comes Dave and the judge then. We haven't seen Dave the Scrub quite a lot this race. We really haven't. But it's good to see him finally again. Lap 25 to 27. And into the parabolic we go with Dave the Scrub then. The reigning world champion, might I add, and he's going to gain on the judge now. He goes through to P9, Dave into 9, and simultaneously Sneaky Eel goes into the lead again. Papa Rim loses out, everybody. Sneaky back into the race lead on the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix today. Will he hold it though? Look how close Papa Rim is today, both of them without a penalty. Sneaky Eel loses rears there, just about kept himself on the track. Always gone here. Sneaky Eel hits the wall, everybody. That was a bit of a glitchy moment there. Sneaky's gone around. The race win is over. He hits the barrier. He spins around multiple times. Papa Rim with a 3-second time penalty. The top three, all with time penalties today. Dudig with 16. But the big story of today, Sneaky Eel spins and retires from the Grand Prix. Papa Rim is on for the race win today, as he crosses the line now to begin the final lap of the Italian Grand Prix. He is going to be the man to raise the bar, to absolutely smash it out of the park today and take the win if he can finish till the end. 27 long laps of racing here in Monza. Hawkeye into second place. He spins around onto the grass. He has a puncture, everybody, on the rear right. Puncture for Hawkeye Gaming. The hard compound tyres have finally gave in. A puncture for him on the very last lap of the Grand Prix, and now loses out countless positions with huge time penalties. And he spins around again. He might not even be able to finish then here today. Oh no, awful stuff. Embel with a 3-second penalty as well, but Hawkeye Gaming, it's such a shame. Worked absolutely tremendously hard all race long. But a tyre blowout means that he loses countless positions, as Hawkeye was disqualified from the session. Sneaky, Wolfie, Ryan and Hawkeye all retired from the session. But all eyes are now set on this man of Papa Rim, who nobody expected to take the race win today, but suddenly at the end he was there, right place at the right time, and he rounds off the parabolic. And now here for the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza, he's going to fly towards the line, and absolutely deserved. Papa Rim is going to win the Italian Grand Prix in front of the Italian crowd. Tunica comes home for second place. Then Wyatt Blockade over the line will snatch that away on penalties. Rassam comes home in third. Luke Bailey 4. J Pinto 5. Tunica loses all the way down to 6. Dave the Scrub flies towards the line with Jevy with a 3-second penalty. Dave finds 7th position. The judge now towards the line will cross the line in 8th. Sub-Zero will soon be there in 9, and the list goes on. But what a race, everybody. Papa Rim is your race winner. Who expected that? Not me. Yeah, that program I did understand it. Yeah, it was a good joke. Predict Papa for the win, and he got it. Race won by Papa Rim then, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. It is fastest. Okay, never mind. There we go. Sneaky Hill for the fastest lap. Driver of the day, Rassam. Most overtakes, Flavour. And cleanest driver, J Pinto. Here's your finish results then, everybody, for the Italian Grand Prix. Papa Rim takes the win from White Blockade, second place. Joined by Rassam on the podium in third. Luke Bailey in 4. J Pinto 5. Tunica 6. Dave the Scrub 7. The judge in 8. Sub-Zero 9. Flavour in 10. That is it for your Italian Grand Prix. That Pro Gamer. Another lovely stream from a 16-year-old. Thank you, mate. But yes, thanks for joining me, everybody. It's been an absolutely brilliant race. If you're interested in watching more, come over to the Jack Crossley Comms channel, where we will be live tomorrow for CPG F1. It's going to be great. Thanks for joining me. See you all next week, everybody, on Thursday, and have a very good rest of your night. Have a good evening and good night.